Hey right guys, Trophy Reacts here, and today we are back with Grey's Anatomy Season 5, Episode 1. We are 4 seasons down, we have like 15 seasons. Actually, by the time we catch up, probably like 20 seasons. We're not going to catch up, but we'll continue to go. Maybe, do they have like an end in sight? I'm curious about that. I don't think there's been any mention. I think I would have seen if they actually have come out and said like, we plan to go for this many seasons. Like, I think it's on season 21. 21 just got renewed as of recording this. So like maybe they'll go for 25 seasons or something, which is, I would say maybe 15 seasons too long. But with any show, I don't think any show needs to be going that long. Absolutely wild. If it was like 10 seasons, I think I genuinely would do the entire show. But yeah, I just don't see myself doing 21 seasons of this. Absolutely wild. But still enjoying it. Season 4 was a good season overall. We've got a few questions that we're going to get through. And then we'll jump into the tier list, and then we'll jump into the reaction. So, like I said, there'll be timestamps on YouTube if you do want to just go to the part you want to go to. But for those who want a bit of Q&A, a bit of rankings of characters. Question 1 from Mariah asks, what are your predictions for all the characters next season? What was your fave and least favourite storyline this season? Okay, predictions. We're getting the Lexi and George romance, which I'm still unsure how I feel about it. But that's going to happen, so good luck. We'll have Callie and Han, I assume. I don't think that'll last too long. I think like Lexi and George is early doors, so they'll probably have like most of the season with Lexi and George, unless they just squash it. To be fair, like we thought that with Izzy and George, and that got squashed very quickly. But saying that as well, I don't think they can do that again. So I think with George and Lexi, they kind of have to go for it, at least for most of the season. Callie and Han, maybe a few episodes of that. I don't see it lasting, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, Burke and Meredith, you don't know, one episode they'll be together, the next they won't. Season 5 has like a high rating as well, and like asking people what their favourite seasons are. Usually in the top 3, season 5 is there. I think, like I say, most people say seasons 2, 3, sometimes 5. I think like 6 is up there quite a lot. And I want to say, I could be wrong on this, but it's around like season 8, 9, or 10. It's like one of those is meant to be pretty good as well. So yeah, I'm excited for season 5. I'm curious what they're going to do. Like, I assume we'll get some good cases. I want like a more overarching story, kind of like how we had with seasons 2 and 3, which we didn't really get in season 4. For the most part, so that would be quite. I know we had some mini bits here and there, but like with Bailey's marriage and stuff like that. But yeah, some more overarching stories would be nice. So we'll see. But romance wise, yeah, I think we should be good for romances this season. Oh yeah, and then favorite storyline. I did like Callie and Han. I didn't mind that, but more so because it's like Callie figuring things out. I don't think it's more so because of the romance. I think it was just like fun as well. Like Mark's reaction, some of it was kind of fun. Mark and Derek's friendship, like their storyline. They didn't have much of a storyline. It was just more like them two kind of connecting more, I guess, kind of. And I think it's the perfect time. It didn't feel too quick, whereas like you would not. I mean, it's still a bit wild that he's like best of buds with him and he did sleep with his wife. I mean, that is still a bit wild, but if we're doing it, then it's like I think this is like the right time to do it in season 4. So that was pretty good fun. Not Meredith and Derek. I've been over that. So that would arguably be one of my least favorite storylines. Actually, Bailey's failing marriage was fine. I just think they need to break up. They need to move on. So that's kind of like a mid one for me. Didn't care for Richard and Adele. That was one of the weakest. I feel like we've seen that a billion times. Did not care for that. Lexi moving in. We had like Lexi at the start of the season hooking up with Alex. That was okay, but it ended very quickly. Then Lexi moving in with George was good. I didn't mind the Meredith versus Lexi stuff, but I think Meredith felt like she was coming across a bit unfair sometimes, especially considering how her own dad has treated Meredith. Like she would know how that feels to be neglected by a family member, and she acts that way. And you know, Meredith going to therapy is maybe her figuring that out in some way as well. So I didn't mind Meredith going to therapy. There's something else that I was going to mention. What was it? Lexi? Was it to do with Lexi? I can't remember. There was another storyline. Oh, no, I don't remember. Oh, Cristina as well going against Lexi was kind of annoying, but she did give her that little thing at the was it the finale? So Yeah, there's some ones I liked and didn't like in there. AJ asks, are you planning to do 2 a week? Season 5 is the best season. So AJ thinks season 5 is the best season. I do have some plans. We are going to do 2 episodes. We're not doing 2 episodes a week every week. But I did say season 5, I'd like look at it. And there are like no shows airing at the moment. I am taking on 2 new shows soon that have aired already. So keep a lookout for those. But I think my plan is I wanted because Vampires and Originals, that's priority because I need to get that show done. Both of those shows. Originals not so much, but Vampires I need to get done. So that is the priority with doing. I think it's either next week or the week after where we're doing a Vamp and Originals every week instead of it being Vamp Originals, Vamp Originals, Vamp Originals because it's just too slow. So I think I'll do that every other week. Have them both on the same week, and then in between that, maybe have 2 Greys. But I think only on certain episodes. I feel like with this show, like when I've done 2 episodes a week with shows before, it's because I've been so into the show that I've wanted to do it. And it's typically been like with Friends, it was like 20-minute episodes, so I didn't mind that. And Friends was like 10 seasons, so we had to get through that. Of course, this is the same. But Grey's Anatomy, unless it's like a certain episode or like a certain storyline going on, I've never really felt the need to I need to jump into the next episode. It's like things typically wrap up in those episodes and it's done. You could argue the same for Friends as well, but I feel like with Friends, it's like the storylines I was so invested in. Whereas Grey's, while I am invested in the storylines, it's think I need to wait for season 5 to like really get a ball rolling, and then season 5 we will have some weeks in season 5 where we'll do 2 a week. So yeah, I just can't say which episode because it depends how I'm feeling. I might even do it with episodes 1 and 2 because I think this is actually a 2-parter, but again, we shall see. But more likely season 5 than season 4 was because season 4 was just like we're just getting through it, I guess. Rada asks your top 5 favorite patients so far. Oh my god, of the whole show. I don't know. I don't know if I could rank them, but throwing ones out that I've liked. I like the woman that had like the big tumor going on here. Like that was kind of mad. We had the guy with the pencil in his eye. We had the guy who was encased in concrete. I thought that was a pretty good one. Seth Green, his was pretty good. He was like a 2-episode part as well. I like the one where it's like the boyfriend and girlfriend. It was the kid from Prison Break, and they were doing like the trials. It's like quite recent. And his failed, but hers was a success with the Meredith and Derek trials. So that was a pretty good one. We literally have like 3 every episode. You had the guy who got the infected tattoo. You got the guy who got... Was it the same guy, the one who got shot on purpose and then he died? I don't know why that one's standing out to me. It just is. Obviously, Denny is my favorite. He was technically a patient, but he was more of a character. So, but yeah, there's some in there that. Oh, the 2 that had the pole through them, and they were like together, and they had to get the pole out. That was pretty good. Obviously, the one who had the bazooka inside of him. That was like those 2 episodes were amazing. Still a couple of my favorite episodes of the show. You had obviously the ferry accident. So multiple people there. You had the ambulance accident recently with Juice from Sons of Anarchy. So that was pretty good. Yeah, there's some in there. Like some of those are all like the ones that stand out. So if they stand out, they're probably some of the more better ones, I guess. And there's probably more that I'm not thinking of that I really enjoyed at the time. But there's been a lot of crap ones as well. So Heather asks, good question though, because I've not really thought much about the patients. And we could get the this won't include ones that have survived. Would be the only thing. Train pole people, yeah. Grace the Granny, I vaguely remember that. Jesse Plemons, didn't he have like a face going on? Something was going on with his face. What the hell is this? I don't know. The ones who speed running? I don't know what the fuck. Superstition guy and electricity girl. I remember the superstition guy. He was the one who kind of looked like Mr. Matty Plays, and he was like predicting death. Danny, George's dad, Alice Gray, the statue woman. Oh, I did like the woman who she died, but she was saying that she, again, it's recent that she met the one, and then no one believed her. That's kind of sad. Yeah. Sleepy old guy. I don't even know. Oh, sleepy old guy was the one they kept saying was sleepy old guy. Yeah. Sons of Anarchy. Jews from Sons of Anarchy. Chris Griffin. Um. Yeah. Well, there you go. There's some there anyway. Prison Break Kid. Yeah, that was the one I was talking about earlier. So. All right. Heather asks, any expectations, predictions for relationships in season 5? Kind of mentioned that already, but like I say, Lexi and George, Callie and Han. I don't think that'll last too long. Meredith and Derek will be on and off throughout the entire season, I'm sure. God help me. Um, I hope Rose is still in it. I doubt she will be now that she's kind of done, but I would like Rose to still be in it. I like Rose. Cristina, maybe meet someone. Like, she's had a whole season of being single now. Maybe get some vibes going on there. We'll see. Um, yeah, I think Christina's going to find someone else this season for sure. Normally, no, though. I don't think it'll be a character. I think it'll be a new character. I don't think it because like who would the option be? Mark, no. Derek, no. Definitely not Derek. Richard, no. My God. Um, Alex, no. I just don't see Christina and Alex ever like doing anything. That would be a plot twist. Izzy and Alex. I think maybe they start to lean into that a bit because surely we're all done with Ava at this point. AJ asks best patient storyline so far. I've answered a few of those for sure. Emily asks opinions on Lexi now that you have had a whole season on her. Predictions for her future storyline, friendships, and relationships. Look forward to your reaction to season 5. One of the best seasons. Yeah, most people seem to agree on that one. I really like it. Again, we'll go in the tier list and see where she ranks, but I think I know where I'm going to put her. She is one of my favourite characters of the entire season. One of the best new additions to the show that they've had. She's just wholesome. She's nice. I like her. She doesn't like she causes problems, but not of her own fault. It's like everyone else just has an issue with her for some reason. Like Cristina is because she wants to be Han and be stubborn and loyal to Meredith, so she has to have a problem with Lexi, even though Lexi has done nothing wrong. She did not choose their dad's actions, but we just seem to take it all out on Lexi, so that's great. But I really like her. I'm excited for her future storylines. Her potential relationship with George, not so much, but we'll see. It could be one of the best relationships of the entire show. And it isn't Derek and Meredith, so I'll take anything that's kind of not that. So yeah, I'm excited. Predictions for storylines. I assume her and Cristina will get on kind of well now. I mean, at least a little bit. Maybe there's some mutual kind of respect there in some way. And then her and Meredith. Now that Meredith has had, I think she's still doing the therapy sessions, maybe. And she did extend the olive branch a little bit, at least, in, again, the last episode or the one before. We'll see. I'm really hoping Meredith isn't just a complete knob to Lexi the entire season again. And yeah, she'll work her way up the ladder. Maybe she'll take the test things. Would that happen yet? Maybe that will be season 6, though, where they become actual doctors. We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with her in season 5. Kenza asks, what would you like to happen this season in terms of storylines, character developments, or relationships? Again, we spoke a little bit about the relationship side of things, but sack off Richard and Adele, I don't care. Or just have them be together, but we just don't see it. I don't care. I really don't care. Get Cristina in a new relationship. It doesn't have to be sudden, but, just... And something different to Burke. I don't think it can just be like the same... someone who's a leader, and even though she is attracted to that, so I guess that would be in line with her character, but it has to be a character that's very different to Burke. We can't just do the same thing, so if they are going to go down that road, yeah, someone different. George and Lexi, yeah, we'll see. George has taken the test. Did we find out if he passed it? I don't know if we did. We just know he took it, so have him pass it. What's the issue? If he fails it again, oh my god. That'll be embarrassing. Alex needs to figure... Alex, I'm excited for this season, because I think it's time now with Alex that we really start to delve into his... not maybe personal life a little bit, but just kind of what's going on with him as a character, and maybe some of his... kind of what's going on in his past and stuff like that. And then maybe him and Lexi kind of figure things out a little bit, kind of slowly. Yeah, bring out like more of a softer side with Alex. We've seen it there. I'm not asking for him to be this completely different character, but season 4 it kind of felt like we reverted a bit on the development we did in season 3, and then we built on it again, but we just gave him Ava as a character, which was the entire storyline for him in the final third, which it wasn't a bad storyline. I just did not care for him and hers relationship. I felt like the story kind of built, and what was going on with Ava was interesting, I think. But can we be done with Ava, please? I don't want Ava in season 5. Oh my god, she just isn't a character that has gripped me as much as I think the show wants it to have been. So, yeah, get her gone. Bailey, I think. I don't know. Do we have a break up with? Is it Chris or whatever his name is? Because then it's like I'm also not invested in Bailey meeting somewhere else, so which I don't think they'd even do this season, to be honest. So had them break up, had them don't, but either way we got to be done with the arguing constantly. So yeah, Callie and Han, like I say, I'm open to it. I don't love their relationship. I'm open to it. We'll see, but I also feel like there's maybe better for Callie, just because Callie, maybe, we'll see on the tail list, might be the best character, but yeah. Alright, so Reg travels. Which character storyline do you hope to wrap up quickly and move on to something else? Ava and Alex, wrap it up, boom. I would say Meredith and Derek, but that is not going to happen, obviously, so I'm not even going to throw that out there. Also, like I say, Bailey arguing with the husband. And Adele and Richard, my god, so boring. Adele and Richard, oh my god. But Ava would be number 1 on that. I think Alex needs to still be affected by what happens. I don't think it should be as quick as okay, I've moved on. Kind of like how the OC did at the start of season 2 with the Ryan and Teresa storyline. Which, if you know, you know. So yeah, I hope it's not just like that, but it's still got to affect him, but also get Ava gone. That's basically what I just said. Nebulous Shooter, what the hell? Is there any scientific explanation on why Lexi is so cute? I don't know. She just kind of has. Is it the theory that either people look like deers or they look like, is it frogs? No, or rats. Like, I'd have the rat look. Lexi has the deer look. Meredith has the deer look. Derek has the deer look. George has the rat look. Lexi kind of has a rattish look. Lexi's like a rat and a deer, though. So, yeah, Richard has the, I'd say, rat look. Alex, rat. Lexi's the deer look, and she smashed it. Like the most deer out of all of them, or doe, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, Lex is adorable, so she's just winning at life. Scientific explanation, I just gave it to you. You're either a rat or you're a deer. So there you go. That's my scientific explanation for it. Luke asks, favourite character dynamics. Derek and Mark, surprisingly. I would put up there. Alex and Izzy, yeah. I didn't sound very genuine when I said that, so maybe not. Meredith and Cristina are always great. I'll give them that. Even though they both annoyed me this season, I'll give them that. Bailey and Derek, I think, are pretty good. Like, Belly. Derek gets Bailey, and I think she kind of gets him quite well. So I really like their dynamic together and their friendship. Izzy and... I can't... yeah. If I had to pick someone with Izzy, it would be Alex, but even then I'm not super hopeful of it. But Callie and... Callie and Cristina, I could throw out there. Pretty good. Because I was going to say Callie and Han, but I just feel like there's better. There's better for Callie. I'm excited to see Callie in this season. I miss Callie. Yeah, there's some ones in there that I'd probably root for. Carolina asks, who would you be most surprised if they died? Main character. Most surprised. I mean, the most shocking would be Meredith, but I know that doesn't happen. I know that is a fact that I know is she is still in the show. So, like she's on the poster. So it's like, okay, well, I know Meredith's still in it. So that wouldn't be. Most surprising if they actually died. Derek would be shocking. George, I could see George. That's hard. The most shocking, like, they'd all be shocking if any of the main characters died. Uh, okay, I'd say Derek would be shocking. I'd say Izzy would be pretty surprising. I'd be shocked if Izzy died. George, I'd say, is the most likely to die out of all of them. I don't know why. I feel like what does George do? Maybe his destiny is to just die. Well, that's all our destiny, to be honest. So that's fun. Cristina will be very shocking, of course. Lexi, I'd be if they killed Callie or Lexi off, I'd be so pissed, bro. I'd be so pissed. Unless it got like way further down the line and they turn into like really terrible characters or something. You are so wonky. I'm gonna do that. That's a little bit better, I think. Mark will be shocking, but I could also see it. I could see Mark dying at some point. Bailey, I don't see Bailey dying, so again, that would be shocking. Richard wouldn't be that surprising. I could see like Richard going through some health crisis and dying at some point. So yeah, I've basically just said they would all be shocking, but if we had to do top three, I'd say Derek, Cristina, or Alex. I could see Alex dying, actually. I could see him being a character that dies. Derek, Cristina, and maybe Izzy. Izzy will be shocking. Like I say, I'm not going to count Meredith because I just know she doesn't die. So, yeah, good question though. They would all be shocking though. Let's be real. Then Ina asks the final question: Who would you like to have a relationship? Who would you like to have a relationship, and who do you think would make a good couple? I would like to see Callie and Lexi. That's what I would like to see. I would prefer that over Callie and Han. I would also prefer that over George and Lexi. Will that happen? No. I mean, you never know. I would also like to see Mark with Lexi. That could be a win. I've mentioned that before, actually. I think that could be a win. Mark and Callie will be cool, but I feel like we've seen so much of it now that it probably just won't happen. And there've been more friends with benefits. But Lexi and Mark, like, she could bring something out of Mark. I don't know. I see that more than I do George and Izzy, like I said. So, Alex and Izzy, I'd be down for it. I'd be down for it at this point. I think they've waited long enough. And they'd be better than George and Izzy. George and a new character. It would have to be a new character for George if they were going to give him another relationship. Rose and George. I mean, they're both kind of like not the most interesting characters in the world, so that would work maybe. Who else? Like I say, Bailey, Richard, I just don't see it, and then Meredith and Derek. It's like every season I say, I want to see them with someone else, and it never bloody happens, so it's just pointless. Cristina and someone new. It has to be a new character with Cristina. I just don't see it with anyone else at the moment. So yeah, there's some there as well. So alright, there we go, guys. That is the Q&A. Thank you to everyone who asked a question. We will do this again in Season 6, Episode 1. So if you want to join for that, then you only have to be a $1 Patreon and you can ask questions for every TV show. Well, not every TV show, just ones that are kind of old that we're doing weekly. So yeah, alright, let's jump into the character tier list rank. I think we have 14 characters to get through. Just give me a second. Alright, so we have the best of the best, fantastic, really good, just good, meh, and trash, and then we will look at the rankings I did in Season 4, Episode 1, and see how they compare, because I genuinely cannot remember. The only new character I've added here, I think, is Adele and Rose and Han, actually. Oh, and I didn't add Lexi in the last one, did I? Because she'd only been in one episode. So, scratch that, I've added 4 new characters. Adele, meh, get it gone. Like I say. Oh, I should have added Ava as well, but I can't be else now. Ava would be in meh. I would argue trash because she's that boring, but her storyline was interesting towards the end. And I don't think she's like awful. Like at the start I thought, oh, she's faking the relationship, but then it was a hysterical pregnancy, so you can't blame her for that. Ava, if she was here, would be in Met as well. Yeah, just both. I just don't care for them. Rose, I really like Rose. She's a little bit boring, if we're being real. She's a little bit boring, but she's nice. I'd say just good for Rose. I wanted to like her more, but there's just not much substance there with Rose. She's just like nice, but that's not enough sometimes. She's like nice, but also kind of boring. So We'll go just good with Rose. I do prefer it to Adele. Dr. Han, everyone's most hated character. Even though, again, I've had some comments on YouTube and Patreon for people liking Han. I really like Han. I don't think she's amazing. I don't think she's like one of the best characters of the show or anything. But and the way she was acting towards Cristina, I guess at the start I was like, okay, cool. But then it did go on the entire season. So I do agree with you guys on that. That she did become more of a bully with Cristina. But then my argument was also Cristina is acting the exact same way to Lexi. Two wrongs don't make a right, I guess. But yeah, so I couldn't feel too much sympathy for Cristina because she was just doing the exact same thing. So I didn't see it as like a good enough reason to hate Han's character. Yeah, I'm going to say she's really good. She's a really good character. Like I say, not one of the best. She's not fantastic, but she is, for the most part, I think, a really good character to have in the show. And she's a good replacement for Burke, and arguably better than Burke. No, Burke's, to be fair to Burke, season 1 and 2, Burke was really good. Season 3, I just think he got a bit stale. He's just kind of like, okay, you're a bit boring now at this point. So I wasn't too sad when he left the show. Alright, here we go. We've got the main crew now, the main squad. Let's start with, we'll do our... That's Callie. Oh, I don't know if I want to do Callie. Oh, well, we landed on it. Best of the best. Boom. She's the best character. I think, again, I can't remember the exact rankings, but I think she was best of the best in season 3 as well. So, yeah, I just love Callie. She's so good. When she first was introduced, I remember being a bit unsure because she came on very strong with George. And I remember she was complaining a lot and just didn't get on with any of the other characters. Not entirely her fault. But the more it's been, I don't know, something about Callie. I just love her. She just... she takes no shit. I love her. She's so cool. She's just a cool character, and I think not all of her scenes are like super interesting, and she didn't have the most interesting storyline this season, but whenever she's on screen or having a scene, it's like I'm invested, so that says a lot about character. So best of the best, easy. Alright. Who we got? That's no one. We'll start again. Down, Meredith. Alright, Meredith. Oh, she's a tricky one. I definitely preferred her in seasons 1, 2, and 3, I would say. I think this is her weakest season for me. Not storyline, well, maybe actually storyline-wise as well, actually, because she went through way more in the other seasons. And she's more likable in the other seasons. But I do like that she was doing the therapy sessions. I think that was pretty good. But likability-wise, it wasn't there. It was not there for me with Meredith this season. She was not the most likable. And again, her romance with Derek, oh my god. If they will continue to repeat themselves, I will continue to repeat myself. I'm over it. Please, God. Yeah, him doing the whole house with the candles was cute. I get it, but my god. I'll say... I'm going to say... It's Han... Han has, I guess, a bit of an up because it's like her first real season, whereas Meredith's been in it for 4. Okay, well... I don't know. She's either here or there. No, I can't put her below Han, can I? Did I prefer Han to Meredith? Honestly, maybe? I don't... That's hard. I'm going to put it there. Honestly. Yeah. Yeah. I did like her storyline, though. I just think likability-wise, she was down there for me this season, if I'm being real. Alright. Izzy. I'm going to say... Again, kind of like Meredith, likability just was not there for me. I think she was annoying. She does a high horse a lot. I still do like her character, but she does annoy me a lot. Like, there are so many episodes in a row where I'm just like, oh, Izzy, shut up. Just continuously getting attached to patients, even though she's learned nothing. Somehow got a job back. I know that was last season, but my god. So yeah, this high horse she does, but she is there for like people when they need her, I guess. Like, she's there for Alex and stuff. And she's a bit inconsistent, like her being like, oh, patient confidentiality when it came to the Alex situation. It's like you give a shit about that. No offense. Like, fair enough if it was someone you didn't really know, but you and Alex are arguably best friends. Why would you not tell him? So that felt forced to push it to the finale. Not so much like it would be in Izzy's character, like she cares about patient confidentiality. Like, come on. Alright. Is that Alex? Yeah, Alex. I'm going to put Alex in I'm going to say there, above Han. I could argue fantastic, but again, I didn't love the Ava stuff. And he didn't do much to like really win me over this season. I do still think he's a good character. The first episode of season 4, I was worrying because it felt like he was just going back to season 1, Alex. But that didn't last. Luckily, it was only that episode, or like it was episode 2 or something. But throughout the season, he also didn't really do much to super impress me. So again, I could be wrong, but I think in the last tier list he was in fantastic. So he's gone down for me with season 4. But still a really good character. I do still like him. And again, the last episode was pretty good for him. I get why he was acting the way he was, all that stuff. Or who got? Where's Miranda Bailey? I read storyline not great this season, but character I still really love her. I still really love Bailey. I think Bailey is very consistent, arguably the most consistent character throughout the show at the moment, where she just stays in a lane, does her thing. Like even the story and drama she had this season was to do with her family. It wasn't like someone else's drama that she was getting involved in. She just does her thing. So yeah, I really love Bailey's character. Again, I like a dynamic with certain characters like Derek and Rich. Does she have much of a dynamic with Rich? Yeah, I guess she does. So yeah, and also keeping everyone in check. She's continuing to do that. So yeah, just very, very consistent. I could be wrong, but I think she's pretty much been there the entire show for me. So yes. Who we got now? Cristina. Very unlikable this season for me personally. I didn't mind the storyline of losing Derek, trying to figure that out, but also feeling kind of free, like she can kind of get back to herself and work on her career. Like her working on her career and stepping over people, I guess. I don't mind. That's always been her character, so I don't mind that. But there are times where I think she just kind of comes across, like people say with Han, as a bully. And it doesn't always work for me. There's some episodes where I'm into it, and some episodes where, like I say, if she's just going against Lexi the whole time, I'm rooting for Lexi on that any day. I guess people would argue it's like, oh, she's doing it to push her, like in the film Whiplash or something, but I don't know. I think there's ways you can go about it with pushing them, like in the finale where she like gave her was it the sewing thing they were teaching her how to stitch? I can't remember what they were actually teaching her, but that I don't mind, and then being a bit, not like best of buds with her, but like I say, when it came to her being, I guess she's been Meredith's bud and all that, but yeah, I wasn't rooting for it. I'm going to put her in just good as well, because storyline wasn't that impressive this season, let's be real, and then she was pretty unlikable. Yeah, I'd say there. Oof. The three mains here are not doing great always. They've actually been very unlikable in season 4, and I think that says a lot that season 4 was during the writer's strike. So yeah, Derek. The one saving grace with Derek is his friendship with Mark. I think that's one of the best parts of season 4, and his relationship with Rose was needed. Like I say, pretty boring, but. I think it was needed, and then we went back to him and Meredith at the end anyway, so... okay, I'm going to say just good, but at the top. Yeah, because he wasn't... Unlike these three, there wasn't really any moments with Derek where he was super unlikable to me. It was just more I was just sick and tired of the relationship, so... that's both, but that wasn't him being unlikable. I guess that's just my personal feelings. So that's the only reason he's above the other three. But I wouldn't put him in like really good. I don't think he's like a really good character this season or anything. So, Mark. Oh, Mark. We're gonna put him in best of the best. Best of the best. Fun character, actually funny. Like his dynamic with most of the characters. The only thing that would maybe bring him down a little bit is I felt like he didn't have much of a storyline this season other than him trying to not be a man whore and whatever they were saying, and all the nurses coming together. That was funny, like all the nurses coming together to kind of team up against him. I did like that. So yeah, storyline wise, if we can do more for him in season 5, I would appreciate that. So fingers crossed. But yeah, just on screen, he's like one of the most fun characters to have. So like I say, if we should include storyline, which would bring it down to fantastic, but I'm gonna let it slide. We'll put him there. Alright, who we got? George. Um, uh, what we spent half the season focused on him and Izzy, and it didn't even work out. Actually, no, that happened very quickly. I think felt like such a waste of time, but also interesting. I've never seen a show do that really, where it like built up the romance for so long, it happens, and then they just don't have any chemistry, and it ends very quickly. So while it did feel like a bit of a waste of time for season three, it's also kind of different. So I don't actually mind that so much that it just they didn't work out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't looking back on it, I don't actually mind it so much. But as a character, he was just like Richard's wingman for the whole season, and then he brought that up at the end and actually did the test and actually stood up for himself a bit. So I did like him in the finale. He had his moments throughout the show, but again, kind of like with most characters in season four, the overarching story just was not that interesting for me. So, and he fumbled with Callie. Oh, he fumbled hard, but at the same time, I'm also glad because Callie deserves better than George. So, fumble away, George. Fumble away. I'm going to say just good. I'd say I preferred him to Izzy. I preferred him to Cristina. Meredith had a better storyline, so we'll put Meredith above George, I think. Then we're going to do Richard. I'm going to say just good. Maybe there. Maybe there. He's just a bit boring. Richard, kind of like Bailey, is consistent, but less interesting than Bailey, so just consistently bland. He does have his moments. For sure. And I like his kind of need to look out for Meredith and stuff as well because of Ellis. So, Meredith kind of isn't the biggest fan of that sometimes, I guess. Yeah, I'd put him there. And then Lexi is going in best of the best at second. Arguably could be first, but I think I was about to say Bailey then, but I think Callie we've had more. We've had a whole. Was she introduced in season 2? I think so. We've had way more of Callie. Whereas Lexi we've only had one season, but I just love it. So we can get rid of trash. I don't think there's any trash characters. But yeah, I just love Lexi. I think she's so wholesome. I want to get a good relationship going. Like I'm looking at them now, it's like Lexi and Mark, I could see it. Callie and Mark I would also be down for. Lexi and Alex, I think, no at this point. Callie and Alex? Looking at all the characters, it's like easy to see who. Callie and Alex could be fun. That could be very fun. George and Lexi is what we're going to deal with, but I think George and Rose. I'm going to throw a curveball out here. Dr. Hahn and Adele. And I'm not saying it might not be the number one ship of the show, but would you guys see that one come in? No, and we like surprises. Dr. Hahn and Adele, make it happen. My number one ship of the show, I'm telling you guys. All right, that is the tier list. I want to see how it compares to. Look how many we've done. Oh my god, that's so many tier lists, bro. We've done so many tier lists. I mean, we do one for literally every season, so it makes sense. Grey's Anatomy season 3. All right, I put no one in best of the best. Wow, interesting. Okay, Callie was at number 1 though. Yeah, I didn't put Lexi in. Oh yeah, Addison. She was only in one episode this season, so I'm not even counting her. Burke was boring in season 3. Derek's gone up a little bit. To be fair to him, he's gone up. He's still in the same tier, but he's just above George. That's all, because these two haven't even added. Alice, yeah, you're dead. So see you later. Cristina has gone down a tier, which I agree with. Izzy has gone down a tier, which I agree with. Richard has gone down a tier. I agree with it. Again, this is mainly because their storylines just weren't great. Mark's gone up a whole 2 tiers because yeah, fantastic. He skipped fantastic. Yeah, I back that. I'm cool with that. Alex has gone down. I agree with that. I think he was on a good trajectory in season 3, and then that kind of just, I won't say plummeted, but he just kind of like went down a little bit. It didn't really follow through. Yeah, Bailey, like I say, consistently in the fantastic tier. Never my favourite character of the show, but she's, yeah, I never am that annoyed by a character either. I don't think ever really. I can't think of a time where I've been really annoyed at Bailey's character. I think that's everyone. Like Rose is new, obviously, and we've got some new characters in there, but Yeah, so the biggest changes is Mark going up 2 whole tiers, then Meredith coming down 2 whole tiers. She was at number 2 in season 3, so she's gone down 2 whole tiers. Then I'd say Izzy Cristina going down 1, Richard going down 1. Yeah, so Derek going above quite a few characters. That's shocking to me. Like, why have I done that? Again, it's the likability. It's the likability. All right, there we go, guys. I'm happy with that tier list. If you guys are happy with that tier list, let's get it saved. Thank you for watching. Let's jump into the reaction. But I was about to wrap things up then mid-sentence, I was like, we haven't even reacted to the episode yet. So, yeah, let's do this.
The frog turns into a prince. Sleeping Beauty is awakened with a kiss.
Well.
Once upon a time. And then they lived happily ever after.
But not today, because Derek left me for a woman named Giselle.
Fairy tales don't come true.
Why? What's the... He got ran over, didn't he? Tell me he got ran over. Like I was predicting.
What happened?
Am I right?
A bus in front of him hit a telephone pole. He tried to swerve to miss it, but... How bad is it? Meredith, you're gonna have to be strong.
I was right, wasn't I?
Derek!
Wow, I was right. Called it. Wow.
No!
I'll give people on Patreon that. They did not even let that one slip. He's like, oh, what he said here this time. Oh, bullshit, he just died. This is a dream. He didn't die. Imagine that's Derek's death scene. That'd be so ass. I don't buy it. No. Get Jack Shepherd in there. Boom, healed. I'm not buying that. We are... Yeah, get wrecked. We are 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Should have his ass kicked so hard.
You tell him, Meredith.
Back up, you...
He didn't even have a car crash! Piss off! Maybe it's a flash forward, though.
Back up, shut up, and leave me alone so I can push the...
Oh, there you go.
Number 1, Hopkins. Number 2, Mayo.
Told you.
Mayo?
3, Cleveland Clinic.
What?
Oh, it's like hospital rankings. We moved down to 6, 7.
Not 5.
We're
12. 12, O'Malley.
12!
This is not a number 12 teaching hospital.
No, it's a great team.
I do not run the number 12 surgical program in the country.
That's embarrassing. That's like really bad.
12.
12 is horrendous.
Causes of hypotension.
Hypovolemia, MI, cardiac dysrhythmia, hypoxia. Yeah, is that good?
Well, there. Alright, Bridgerton Season 2.
The snow, it's so pretty. It's like a fairy tale.
George cannot smell that good either. No offense.
I adore you, by the way.
Right, sure. You adore George.
Sorry I'm
George.
late. I was just
What's
helping.
it? Timothy Chalamet still here.
Cleveland Clinic has a huge cardio program.
No, we're still in the top 20. That's pretty good.
Pretty good is not enough. I want to be great. Greatness, Meredith.
Greatness, which is why I'm going to ask Derek to move in with me.
Sure, no. Yeah, we'll see how that one goes.
The sleeping with George is just...
You slept with George? No talking unless it's medical.
Why would we just say that in the middle of, like, all the interns, by the way, Meredith? Yeah, probably shouldn't have slept with George.
Medically, Meredith and George had sexual intercourse? When?
Not
How
really.
many times?
12? You're the best neurosurgeon in the country. In the world.
The
Don't you wanna say
world.
anything nice about me?
You're the best plastics guy at Cielo Grace.
Nice. Really nice.
Don't force him to praise you.
Oh my god. Where's Callie, by the way? Rose is still here.
Hello, Dr. Sloan.
Get right.
Now she's had time to think. Now she hates your guts. You have to break up with her.
What's the point? I did already.
Well, you did it personally. Now you have to do it professionally.
Oh,
Good luck with that.
It's a late rage.
Mark knows.
I'd like a list from you of ways that I can improve.
Not right now.
Richard, you told me that I'm a bad teacher. Now we're number 12.
Well, you kind of were, to be honest. You were very biased.
Creating black ice, the deadliest kind of ice because it is invisible to drivers. That would usually mean
yeah,
that our ER would fill up. But Mercy West is a #1 level trauma center and we're not. Which means their ER gets the traumas while we get their cast-offs, which pisses me off. So when I say not right now,
Fair play,
what I
Richard.
mean is not right now.
Callie! I was getting worried then. I was like, what if she left the show? Oh, okay. We're gonna be like that. Callie, best character.
We're standing out here in the hopes that someone is severely injured, wishing and praying that someone is so hurt and so near death that the ambulance has to bring them here because we're closer than Mercy West.
Yep. Wow. You and God are cool with that?
Damn, I forgot about God. All right.
Yeah. God do be like that. What the bloody hell? There's always some guy driving like a maniac.
I drove a limousine on ice.
Oh, you drove. Okay. GG's.
My dress. There's blood all over my dress. What happened?
What happened was I got
Bloody Rose from Pretty Little Liars.
Please try not to move, okay? Just sit right here until we can get you a wheelchair. We need a wheelchair over here.
We're not the patients. With what's his name? Billy.
Billy.
Billy Bobby.
Driver.
Yeah.
He flew through the windshield.
Oh, Billy. Oh, yep.
What? Press it. Press.
Oh my god, I forgot about the flashbangs.
For the ambulance.
We did wait. We waited. They never came. And Billy was just hanging there through the windshield.
Through the windshield. They keep adding that a little bit.
What kind of doctor are you? You're young.
I'm an intern.
Interns don't touch the face. The plastic surgeon touches the face.
What's happening?
First.
Where am I?
Oh,
We were in an accident.
dementia's kicking in.
You're okay. We're all gonna be fine.
Should probably look into that now. She just got dementia temporarily.
Incredibly busy. A lot of research. Like you. Only I use the internet. I gotta check in with Bailey.
Me too.
Wow, the chemistry is off the charts.
Hemopericardium can lead to cardiac tamponade, which can be detected by Beck's triad. Increased JBP, hypotension, and muffled heart sounds. This is a teaching hospital. I'm trying to improve my teaching.
Oh, right, that's what that was. My god.
I teach?
No!
I'm like a guru. They come to me for help, and I gently guide them along the path to truth and wisdom.
So proud of himself.
Page me for a cut? What kind of moron are you, O'Malley? Are you a special moron from the Isle of Complete and Utter Morons?
I don't think
Shut
so.
up. Truth and wisdom.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll learn a lot from that.
Do you want to move in with me?
You want to live together?
Well,
Oh, we're just throwing it out there.
Just, if
Yes.
you don't want to, yes.
Absolutely. Sure you're ready?
Boom. They move in by the end of the app. Boom. Done, done, done.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Time of death.
Who died?
47.
Oh, Billy Bobby Brown.
Limo driver. Traumatic arrest. Tell them not to book the OR.
Solidify him. Death 50. Boom.
Been on the phone with ambulance dispatch.
Oh,
3 gentlemen
the
in
full
a limousine
needle in the
collided
face.
with another vehicle on Broad Street. It's possible it was your husband's,
Oh no. They're taking them to Mercy West.
which is across town.
Unless,
Ooh, how are we doing?
We can do that. Oh, you can insist.
if I were you, I would insist. Oh, well then I guess we insist.
So you're gonna have them travel all the way from one hospital to another.
That you stole these traumas from Mercy West?
Oh yeah, it's what a waste of time.
Now it's personal. Yank, come with me.
We have a situation.
He died because we took too long on the road because you changed location.
G.I. Joe traked him at the field before I got there.
With a pin? You traked this guy with an 8 pin?
So
Have you not seen Saw?
Move this guy inside now. Come on, let's go. Move.
Oh, with a dying leg as well. Fair enough.
Vince, that's my husband. What happened? Is he all right?
I promise to give you an update as soon as
Does
we
he
know
look
something.
alright?
But right now, I have to get you to the CT.
Vincent!
Vincent, wake up! You owe me 10 grand.
Getting an express ticket to the OR. Let the chief know.
Can I scrub in?
Fine.
He has a pen in his throat!
A penis? Oh, pen. Yeah.
We're gonna take you to your husband. He's around the corner.
Sweetheart, I'm here. Michael, I'm here, sweetheart.
So that's not your husband?
This is not her husband.
Nope.
Oh, okay. What the hell? Why is this family drama?
Really? You're going with a size 6 shabby tube on that?
Somebody get this guy away from me.
Phil?
Phil!
What happened?
Everyone's favourite character, Phil.
Next thing I know, we're all upside down, rolling around and up. Anna, I can't feel my legs.
Yeah, it happens.
Dr. Hahn is working on multiple crush injuries. She wants you to take a look.
I'm on my way. You're bleeding.
My car was right behind theirs at the intersection. I cut it on impact.
Oh, what a hero.
Major Owen Hunt, U.S. Army Second.
Owen Hunt!
Trauma surgeon.
Take care of Major Hunt's leg.
Sir, I'm scrubbing in with you.
After you take care of Major Hunt.
Major Owen Hunt, reporting for duty.
Hello? Vincent? Are you there? Where am I?
You've been in a car accident, Betty. You're having a CT. It's gonna be okay. Everything is okay. Don't move.
A cracking time.
Where am I?
You've been in a car accident, Betty. You're having a CT. It's okay. Every 30 seconds, her memory resets. Every 30 seconds.
Might not be so bad. Like hitting the refresh button, everything is new again.
Every 30 seconds, Alex. Sure, yeah, that sounds brilliant.
Sometimes I still think Denny's gonna be right around the corner, and he's been dead a long time now.
Yeah, it's been like 2
It
seasons.
takes a while to get used to.
Three seasons.
It's not like that for me.
Where am I?
You're in a spaceship. You're going to the moon. Enjoy the ride.
Alex.
Cool, real professional as always.
Spaceship. Excuse me?
You're having a CT, Betty. You're gonna be okay. You've been in a car accident. Just don't move.
And that's what she remembers now, though. I thought she'd start freaking out. Get me out of this spaceship!
We are saving this man. Now, does everyone understand, or do I have to repeat myself?
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Book OR2.
Correct.
I know it's overwhelming, but Phil couldn't be in better hands.
Well, he could be at the other hospital, apparently, no?
A married woman cheats on her best friend with her husband.
Yeah, so not great.
Can't go much lower than that.
These things happen.
Oh, like with Derek. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Sarah Beth has no idea. When you spend your life with someone and you have kids together, you think it'll always be this amazing and this wonderful.
Yeah, Meredith's gonna relate it to her own life and call it off with Derek. I spoke to an old granny today and she cheated on blah blah with blah blah, so that means I can't be with you.
Pieces of you get chipped away by another person, and then you shave little pieces of yourself away so that you'll fit together. And one day you look up and you don't even
They're actually going to do it, aren't they? They're actually at the end of the episode going to have them be like, we need to put the brakes on this. Sorry to interrupt the video here, guys. This is just a reminder that we don't take any sponsors on this channel, so this is just kind of sponsored by me. And it's just a short, quick reminder to let you guys know that if you do want to join us over on Patreon, the link will be in the description and the pinned comment down below. You can join us over on there for free to get certain posts, or you can join us for a certain pledge, and you can get the early and uncut reactions to pretty much all the shows that I do. Or as another option, you can click the join button under the video, and for just $2 a month, you can get loyalty badges, early access to new videos, and priority reply to all comments. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. Now back to the video, whatever video that might be.
You know what, actually, on number 4, Penfield.
Well, that's interesting. Why did you want to use the number 4 Penfield instead?
Sorry.
Oh, well, how would you explain it? I'm observing your teaching style.
Yeah, alright, we get it, Han. You're training, but like...
You changed it because...
Changed my mind. Is that a problem, Rose?
Not at all, Dr. Shepard.
Oh!
Got it.
Get right.
So, we consider him a good teacher, right? I'm just checking.
He's like, well, she has a point.
Okay.
You have to be able to do something. Phil's very strong. He has grandkids.
Well, strong
you have
enough.
to do something.
You could freeze him.
You shouldn't be in here.
You want him to have a shot at walking again.
What, freeze him in a test tube?
I would appreciate it if you didn't give my patient and his wife false hope.
Until you've exhausted all the options, it's not false, it's just hope.
Cristina loves him.
Did make a football player walk at Buffalo Gen.
using therapeutic hypothermia.
Buffalo Jen's patient was 20 years old in prime cardiac fitness. My patient is in his 60s and is a very risky candidate. I would prefer he live to see his grandchildren. Dr. Torres, book an alarm. Please tell this patient that this procedure is not an option, despite Uncle Sam's assessment.
Ooh, doofus Derek is fuming. Oh, yeah, I want that stuff. That goo. Oh my god.
I'm gonna wow. You're not numbed?
Wow.
So?
Ow. Ow.
Maybe he likes pain. He's a masochist.
I get an angle on these, could you?
Oh, she loves him. She's in love. My god. He's just Action Man, isn't he? That's who we have here. Oh!
Can I ask you something?
Wow, okay.
What?
Just wasted no time.
Him, actually.
Oh, yeah, sure, I got surgery, and, poke yourself?
What did I say in the Q&A? We need someone for Cristina. You know, this guy will probably be gone by the end of the episode, but I'm kind of hoping not. Owen Hunt. That's like a main character kind of name.
Nowhere. I'll go in on her once I finish up with that assessment.
Busy OR today.
But that's kind of your thing, right? Juggling more than one person at a time?
Oh! We've double dipped into the insults, I like it.
What happens? You're married 40 years and then you become a big fat lying cheater? And 40 years doesn't make you committed. What does? What's the point? What if I move in with
Okay,
Derek?
you know, I'll give you $100 if you talk about something else.
It's not about the years, it's about the man. And
I'll
Derek
take
is a
that.
good man.
Oh, well, I'm out of here.
There are a lot of really good men, you know?
I
George
get
is a
it.
really good guy. Maybe.
He's fine. They're fine guys.
Alex. Yeah. Alex
Is-
has turned into a very good man.
Arguably not.
We're friends and he's changed.
Based on the last scene of the last step, sure.
I think the number 12 ranking was a mistake. I think it was a clerical error, and I'm going to start making calls about it as soon as I get out of this surgery.
Sure, mate. Denial.
Shepard likes to teach by thinking out loud. Bailey is blunt and direct and doesn't overteach. And Sloane, well, Sloane just likes to berate and humiliate.
I think if you really want to learn about teaching, you should talk to your students. Find out how they learn best.
Talk to my students? What the hell?
For me, personally, I learn better when I'm asked questions. The Socratic method.
Well, that's the cornerstone of medical teaching. It's what
I
we
thought
do
we
around.
us do was
Well,
good. Well,
everyone
not
does
good,
it.
but.
Some people simply tell you what to do.
Oh.
Are you talking about me?
Well, yes.
Dr. Yang, Dr. Han is eager to learn. You can be honest.
She's about to say, yeah.
Soon.
It's a problem with the insurance.
As we explained, you can't talk right
He ain't happy about that.
Michael, I called them and the credit card company and they said that the cards have been canceled. So
How's that bloody happen then?
No.
He doesn't say much, does he? Man, a few words.
I don't handle the money, but if you can just tell me who to call.
Feel bad for her.
I'll talk to Billing, see what I can do.
So she's hooked up with that guy who's her husband. Oh, yeah, alright. Mr. Fumbles McGee. Have you seen this woman? What the hell?
Can't seem to get down the left bronchus.
The left bronchus?
What are you, his little cheerleader? Step aside, Wonder Boy, before you make things worse. You're an intern. Why are you talking to me?
You're my half-sister's boyfriend's best friend, so I...
I'll just put,
You
yeah.
thought that makes
yeah.
us friends? You thought that you'd defend your boyfriend to me and I'd just take it?
He's not my boyfriend.
Gee whiz!
Do not.
Do too.
Do not.
Do too. Does he know?
Shut up.
I'm your attending. You can't tell me to shut up. You want me to be nicer to O'Malley?
Please.
Confess your love to him and I'll think about it.
Shut up.
Sure.
What do you think about health insurance?
No, why?
I'm trying to help out a patient.
The softer
Wow,
side
all right,
knows.
Alex.
Izzy was right.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh,
Nothing.
wait.
What did he say to you?
Meredith!
She said you were a good man. She said you changed. It was nothing.
Did she say that I cried? Because that is a lie.
Well, she
No,
didn't say
She
that.
didn't say anything.
Just keep her mouth shut.
Alex, I made a stupid joke. She didn't mean anything.
He's like, oh wait, I am being too nice. I need to go back to being an absolute twat.
I thought you said you'd done the stitch.
I have 100 times. On hearts. On
Oh yeah,
hearts.
that's what
Your
they were doing.
forceps were macerating the tissue. You were handling the bowel incorrectly, which you would know if you weren't allowed to clock so many hours in cardiothoracics at the expense of your general surgery knowledge.
Ooh, alright, hon.
Crap, his vocal cords are damaged beyond repair.
Is there anything we can do?
Probably won't talk again.
Oh, that's why I think I was mad a few words. Well.
We're losing him.
What's going on? Am I in a hospital?
There was an accident.
God,
But you-
everyone's having a shitty day, aren't they? This lot. Cheating, all the husbands are bloody dying. She's kind of wholesome and having a shit day. She's lost her memories.
To repair your husband's vertebrae and relieve the pressure from his spine, but,
He's still paralyzed?
yes, I'm sorry.
Should have deep freezed him.
Unfortunately, his vocal cords were completely severed in the accident.
He can't talk. He'll never be able to talk.
We have to be strong.
He can't even confess to his crimes.
We have to be strong for Phil and for Michael.
Which one's Phil, which one's Michael? I don't feel bad for any of these guys. Apart from the Susan Sarandon kind of woman.
Tell me what's happened.
That's what it is. She kind of has Susan
It's the things
Sarandon
of the
vibes.
surgery.
Not as iconic. We won't go that bloody far, but...
Oh my God.
This is Dr. Yang. She is going to be personally responsible for seeing to it that your husband makes it through the night.
Just the night and not further.
I will keep you posted.
Keep me posted. About what?
Oh dear, have fun.
Where am I? Where's Vincent?
She has a subdural hematoma. Her memory resets every 30 seconds.
Forever?
Please look at me. If you're gonna behave like this, you can't be in my OR.
That's fair. But...
Okay, there's no good way to say this. I've been acting this way because
Pregnant.
I'm carrying your child, Derek.
No, you are not. She's taking the piss.
Hot.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. I'm halfway through that, bro.
This is your idea of a joke?
Oh, please. You deserve it. Who do you think you are? This way you can't be in my OR.
You should transfer to a different specialty.
You should transfer to
That's a lethal prank. At least you only made it last like 5 seconds though.
that while repeatedly assuring me that you are over your ex. I'll see you in the OR. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, fair play, Rose. Get wrecked. Oh, you know he shot his pants there a little bit.
Chief, about Philip Loomis, Shepard's spinal patient.
Where did Callie just appeared into frame then? What the hell?
I can do the procedure, Chief. I just need your okay.
What are you doing back there?
Go
I was
for it.
trying to help you.
Telling an attending to shut up in his OR? That's not helping. What makes you think you can get away? You're sleeping with him?
What?
Bloody hell, George! He's having a panic attack.
I'm the hospital joke, and it's my fault. I'm the one who failed my intern exam and got married in Vegas and cheated on my wife.
No,
Cheated on my
The
wife.
only reason that he was
No,
picking
it
on
doesn't
you is
matter.
because-
I can take care of myself.
Not this. Anything but George and Lexi, please. Maybe it's the start before the main corso.
Gonna happen after he moves in, don't you? We build a house on his land, which will be our land because we'll be married. And then I'll be Dr. Mrs. Shepard.
Oh, what are you, Meredith? Bloody hell!
I gotta tell him I changed my mind. Don't you think?
Meredith!
What? Why are you making that face?
Shut
Literally.
about Derek. Shut up about moving in with Derek. Shut up about your relationship. Because you want to know what? I've heard it all.
Validation. Thank you, Cristina.
And you really want to know? You and Derek will not work. Moving in together is a mistake of massive proportions. You are dreaming of dead Derek,
Thank
which should tell you
God.
it will not work. I can't listen to it anymore. No. Okay. No. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Instant karma, I think that is, even though I agree with her.
Deserve that, but you deserved that.
I'm not going to say you deserve that while the blood's pouring out of her head and her brains just... Okay. What the hell?
Don't move. I'm gonna go get some.
Did she deserve that one? What the hell just happened? Is that the... oh, okay. Is this a two-parter? Oh, it actually is, for God's sake. Actually, I think I knew that. I think I saw that it was a one anyway. What a way to end that. Jesus Lord. Very good episode, though. I really enjoyed that one. That was a really fun one. Got one new character, Owen Hunt, potentially. I hope he sticks around for a little bit. I can see some chemistry there with it. I love how I said in the Q&A, like, oh, we might need someone for Cristina this season, and then Ep 1, we got Mr. Army Owen Hunt swooping in, ready to save the day. So the top review on Tract is, this is so morbid, what the hell? And this guy, Vlad Tepes, is still watching the show. He's given every single episode of this show a 3 out of 10. Why are you on season 5? Why are you on season 5 to a show that you give every episode a 3 out of 10 to? What are you doing? What the hell? Oh my god. I've watched shows that I'm not into, but I'll do like a season or two and I'm done. 5 seasons is insanity. You are insane if you're just watching it and get you know, if it was like 6 out of 10s, it's like, okay, fine. It's just like for you, it's that kind of show that you just put on in the background, maybe. You're just kind of on your phone while it's on. It's a 6 out of 10. What? A 3 out of 10 means you genuinely hate the show in my books. Like, or you hated an episode. Oh, what the hell? Anyway, I enjoyed it. I like that we have the storyline that the hospital has kind of gone down the rankings because they have had a lot of deaths. And it's kind of bringing up things like that. How many deaths they've had in the hospital. How bad... they actually are at teaching certain people, and how bad. There was another reason I had deaths, teaching, and how bad. I can't remember. There's like another point I had, and it just went out of my mind. That's so annoying. How. I don't know. Either way, just how like unprofessional I guess they are, and it's actually having an effect on them going down this list of the hospitals ranked in the US, I believe it is. Is it 12 out of all hospitals in the US? I think that might be what it is. I'd hope so. If it's just in Seattle, that's... oh, God. So, yeah, that I like that storyline. I want to see where that kind of goes, and it gives them an excuse to actually do something about, you know, certain patients or... training up certain people, so we'll see where that goes. Like I say, I like this new guy, Owen Hunt. We'll see what happens there. Like I say, probably in the last couple of episodes, but it'd be nice if he sticks around a little bit. I kind of liked him. I didn't mind the patients, like this whole limo blowing up and crashing. That's kind of fun. Rose was good. We had this Susan Sarandon woman, kind of. What's her name? Bernadette Peters is the actress's name. She's 76 now. Oh my god. But yeah, the patients were pretty decent. Who else? Oh, we had like the Callie romances, like a little bit there. Not much happened. And Cristina calling out Meredith was kind of good, but then that icicle slashing her at the end. So yeah, I might watch part 2 maybe today. I'll see how I feel. But rating for the episode, I'm not going to quite go an 8 out of 10, although it was close. It has a 77% on Tract. I'll say that's spot on. We'll go 7.7 out of 10 for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 2. Until then, take care. Peace.